I'll be presenting a talk on recently FDA-approved therapies for hepatobiliary carcinoma cancers. But much of what I'll be discussing is broadly applicable across medical oncology. So I'll be discussing the recent approvals in 2020 in the context of FDA's considerations for approval. So we'll be discussing the approval pathways, accelerated approval, regular approval. We'll be discussing how we think about endpoints and clinical trial designs and how they support approvals. And because it's a session on targeted therapies, we'll be discussing some biomarker considerations in the context of clinical development. So it should be an interesting session. In 2020, we approved the combination of Atezolizumab with Bevacizumab for the treatment of unresectable hepatocellular carcinoma in the first-line setting, and it's really been a practice-changing approval based on the INBRAVE 150 trial, which compared Atezolizumab and Bevacizumab to sorafenib, and that trial yielded improvement in overall survival and served as the basis for FDA's approval for that combination in that disease. We also approved the combination of Nivolumab and Ipilimumab for refractory hepatocellular carcinoma, and the basis for approval of that combination was a trial that has served actually previously for the approval of Nivolumab as a single agent in the same clinical setting. And then thirdly, I'll be discussing pemigatinib, which is a FGFR2 inhibitor, which we approved as the first therapy approved specifically for cholangiocarcinoma, and it's also a targeted therapy for patients with cholangiocarcinomas whose tumors harbor FGFR2 fusions or rearrangements. So those will be three of the therapies that I'll be highlighting in my presentation.